Hey, have you ever felt frustrated because of your English mistakes? Have you ever wished that someone would recognize what your mistakes were and then help you overcome them by giving you the right things to say? If so, today's lesson is for you. I'm going to tell you the 5 most common mistakes that English learners make and how to correct them. You ready? Well then, I'm Teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. All right, mistake number 1. Many students say, I'm agree with you. I'm agree with you. Now, this is not the correct thing to say. Many students, even at the intermediate and advanced level, make this mistake. So instead of saying, I'm agree with you, you should say, I agree with you. That's right. A simple fix. Instead of I'm agree with you, you should say, I agree with you. Again, a simple and common mistake with an easy fix. Check out these example sentences. Sentence number 1. I agree with you that the project should be completed by tomorrow. I agree with you. Sentence number 2. I agree with you that the decision was not the best. You're getting it already, right? Again, I agree with you that the decision was not the best. And finally, sentence number 3. I agree with you that the company needs to hire more female employees. Again, it makes sense. So again, the common mistake is saying, I'm agree with you. That is not correct. Instead, you need to say, I agree with you. Very good. Now, the second common mistake that many English learners make is right here. I'm very interesting in this topic. Once again, I'm very interesting in this topic. This is a common mistake. We don't say this in English. Instead of saying, I'm very interesting in this topic, you should say, and I want you to repeat after me, I'm very interested in this topic. Good. Again, after me. I'm very interested in this topic. Excellent job. Now check out these example sentences again. I'm very interested in this topic. Now we're going to have this one. I'm very interested in learning more about the history of the company. Once again, I'm very interested in learning more about the history of the company. You got it? All right, let's check out the second sentence. Here we go. I'm very interested in attending the conference next year. Again, we have the pattern. I'm very interested in ... I'm very interested in attending the conference next year. And finally, sentence number 3. I'm very interested in investing in the stock market now. Last time, I'm very interested in investing in the stock market right now. Makes sense, right? Again, there are common mistakes, but these common mistakes have simple fixes, simple ways of saying the thing properly. All right, so let's move on to number 3. Now, I do want to remind you, if you want more tips from me, more resources, and if you even want some specials, all you have to do is sign up for my free newsletter. Go to speakenglishwithttiffany.com/newsletter. Totally free, and 3 times a week, I'll send you an email with new tips and resources. speakenglishwithttiffany.com/newsletter, or you can click the link in the description. All right, so let's move on to number 3, a common mistake. I'm doing a mistake. I'm doing a mistake. This is a commonly said phrase from English learners, but it's not correct. Instead, you need to say, I'm making a mistake. Remember, we're going over common mistakes. So common that even intermediate and advanced learners during a conversation might say these as well. I've heard it many times. So again, the correct way is I'm making a mistake. Here are some example sentences. I'm making a mistake by not double checking my work regularly. I'm making a mistake by not double checking my work regularly. Sentence number 2. I'm making a mistake by not taking the time to read the instructions. Again, I'm making a mistake by not taking the time to read the instructions. And finally, sentence number 3. I'm making a mistake by not asking for help when I need it. Again, I'm making a mistake by not asking for help when I need it. Once again, the mistake is I'm doing a mistake. Instead, you should say I'm making a mistake. You got it? Perfect. All right, here we go. The fourth common mistake is, can you borrow me some money? Can you borrow me some money? Now, I have heard this so many times, and it can be challenging or confusing, but not after this lesson. Again, the incorrect way, the mistake is, can you borrow me some money? Instead, you should say, can you lend me some money? Once again, after me, can you lend me some money? Excellent. Now, check out these example sentences. Here we go. Again, using it properly. Sentence number 1. Can you lend me some money? I promise to pay you back. Again, can you lend me some money? I promise to pay you back. Sentence number 2. I asked my friend to lend me some money for the event. One more time. I asked my friend to lend me some money for the event. You got it, right? All right. And sentence number 3. I asked my parents to lend me some money so that I could buy my books. One more time. I asked my parents to lend me some money so that I could buy my books. You see, again, the correct way to say this is lend me some money, not borrow me some money. You got it? Excellent. All right. Now, number 5, the fifth common mistake is this one right here. I'm looking forward to see you. I'm looking forward to see you. That is incorrect. Instead, you should say, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. You got it, right? This is the correct way to say it. Here's the example sentence. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the party tomorrow night. Once again, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the party tomorrow night. You got it? Excellent. Sentence number 2. I'm looking forward to seeing my family over the holidays. Once again, I'm looking forward to seeing my family over the holidays. Excellent. And sentence number 3. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends at the game next week. One more time. I'm looking forward to seeing my friends at the game next week. You got it? Excellent. All right. So today I gave you the 5 common mistakes that so many English learners make. But now you know the correct things to say and you can move forward and speak English well. I'll talk to you in the next lesson. You still there? You know what time it is. It's story time. Hey, I said it's story time. All right. Today's story is about a scary movie. Now, don't worry, the story's not scary, but the movie was. This happened when I was about 10 or 11 years old. I liked TV, I liked movies, but I never watched scary movies until this day. A new movie had come out. The movie was Jaws, about a shark named Jaws. And I just happened to watch this movie. I think I watched this movie with my family, not my friends. And the movie was extremely scary. I'm sure you've seen the movie. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. That sound comes from that movie, right? The shark was attacking this fisherman, and the shark was extremely scary. Now, if we watch the movie now, in 2023, when this lesson is being recorded, it's probably not that scary. It probably wouldn't scare us at all, because compared to the movies now, that movie, no, not scary. However, that day, when I saw that movie, it made the hair on the back of my neck stick up. So I remember I finished watching the movie and it was time to go to bed. So I got ready for bed, took my shower, brushed my teeth, washed my face, did all of the normal things you do before going to bed. Everything was fine. The movie was scary when I was watching it, but after it, I was fine, or so I thought. I went to my bedroom, said goodnight to my parents, my sister, said my prayers, and I cut the light off. I closed the door a little bit, I cracked it, and I went and I laid in my bed. And then all of a sudden I heard dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. And I looked at the door and Jaws was coming through my door. I yelled out and I said, Called my mom. I said, Mommy, listen. Jaws is coming to get me. Now, remember, I was young, right? I must have been younger than 10. I was young, but I was scared because the movie was scary. My mom, of course, told me, baby, Jaws is not there. But this is why you don't watch scary movies, because they can cause you to see things and think things that really aren't there. Now, I still, to this day, do not like scary movies. My friends know. Horror, scare, no. I don't like those kinds of movies. I like romantic comedies. I like movies that make you feel good, right? Or that make you think really deeply. But I never will forget seeing what I thought was Jaws, that huge shark coming through my door. Knowing it wasn't possible because we weren't in the water. But that's how scary the movie was. Maybe you also have seen a scary movie. Maybe you saw one when you were a kid, and even to this day you remember it. Don't watch scary movies. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll talk to you in the next one.